Today we received a scanning electron microscope that also has an energy dispersive X-ray spectrophotometer. Basically, it is a microscope that allows us to see at a resolution that is more detailed than what you can see with light. We're dealing with electrons, which are subatomic particles, so you can get really much finer detail. The IMLS National Leadership Grant for Museums made this possible.
The particular advantage of this SEM, scanning electron microscope, is that it's an ESEM, environmental scanning electron microscope, which means that we can not only analyze objects that are made of metals or anorganic materials, but also organic materials. So that gives us like really an entire spectrum of material that can be analyzed. Also what this does, this is not just giving us a nice image or the surface of an object, but it's also going to give us the composition.
So we can actually map over the surface what elements are present. The grant that funded this, coming to the lab, actually is focusing on removing sulfur from organic objects that are also from marine sources. So sulfur gets imbued into the material, typically organic materials like wood, textiles, rubbers, and when they get re-exposed to oxygen, they oxidize that sulfur and it becomes sulfuric acid, which is not great. It's battery acid for a squishy organic thing to have inside of it.
Right, and unfortunately for us, sulfur elements, sulfur compounds in general are very stable, and so they're very difficult to remove, and there are not really existing treatments right now that are efficient enough to remove the sulfur compounds from the organic materials. So this is what we're going to try to do and try to demonstrate. This particular project, we want to apply it to objects that are still wet, meaning as a preventive treatment. This is what we're trying to achieve with this specific project. When the damage is already done, we have a treatment for this, but we currently do not have a treatment to prevent the damage from happening.
Additionally, we have a host of other kinds of analyses that we're going to be doing with this. We're really excited about. I'm also very excited to share this resource with our park and lake team. So we'll be able to characterize some critters, small insects and things with it, and get some really high-def images of what's going on with those, and also potentially look at other applications of understanding sediments and things in the lake. I feel like a kid.
It's a bit of a dream come true for us here.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.